Whoa, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Character Ranker, and this is episode 4, I believe. And in this episode, we're going to have a special guest on. Well, not really a special guest on, but we're going to be talking about a special character, which I guess all the characters are special because we're talking about them anyway. But having said that, we're going to be talking about Black Panther from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, played by Chadwick Boseman. Boss man. And I have with me here Madam B, and this is her first character ranker, so we're gonna go ahead and try. And yeah, guys, y'all gonna have to excuse if you see any of this spotty green stuff that pops up on the screen, because I wanted to put the there you go. As soon as I bring it up, it does it. But I'm gonna go ahead and just let it do that. But anyways, guys, I want y'all guys to check out this video. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, you know the rules for character ranker. Rule 1, the character has to be based on someone that's been in either a movie or a TV show based on a book, comic book, manga, video game, what have you. Also, the character can be either from a movie or from a television show, as long as it's based on those aspects. So we like to usually grade these characters on the character itself, the performance, what the character looks like, and the role of the movie. And now we added the casting choice. So if we could pick somebody else to play that role, we'll go ahead and throw that idea out as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the character ranker. Episode 4, Black Panther. So, Madam B, what do you think about the character of Black Panther in the Marvel MCU?
You mean character? You mean like
the actual presentation of the character in the movie? How his personality, how he talks to other characters. Like, do you think he's badass? Do you think he's soft? Do you think that the character has presence? Do you think the character could be developed a bit more?
I mean, there's always room for development in any character. He was alright. I mean, it was pretty good. Wasn't anything like over the top new. I'm just saying it from my from what I've seen of it.
Now I want to say, as far as the character of Black Panther is concerned, I've been 50-50 about the character in the MCU because I like the character. Look, I don't know everything about Black Panther. I hadn't read the comics like that. I'm trying to catch up now. But what I've seen in the Marvel MCU is a bit of a up and down roller coaster ride. For one, I loved him in Civil War. Maybe it's because the presentation of the character being on screen, as well as like his story in the movie, I thought was really good. His father just passed away. He was trying to hunt the Winter Soldier, and he had to deal with like Captain America and all of this. And it was a good revenge story, which led to a great development of the character. That's one reason I loved Civil War. As I've said in my Black Panther discussions with Madam B and Ken, I did not really like him that much in the movie because I felt like he didn't represent what I've known of Black Panther. I'd say I hadn't been in the comics too much, but I have seen him here and there, some things. And I've seen him to be a very serious, a very smart, intellectual character who can be pretty ruthless when it threatens his home. And in Black Panther, I didn't see that. I felt like everybody else eclipsed him. I didn't think he had presence in the movie, which was very disheartening considering the fact that I loved the presence he had in Civil War. He was badass. He was serious. He was on point. He was definitive about his stance. He was just a great character. in that movie. And you know, he was in Avengers, Infinity War, and I still kind of felt like he had that same patch, if you will, those same patches, problems that he had in Black Panther.
Well, I think during the Black Panther movie, it was like it was so many other characters. It was like what should have been focused on him, and the way he developed throughout the movie, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, you get a little bit here, you get a little bit here. I mean, the movie's called Black Panther, not Black Panther and Friends. So it should have been like focused on him and how he viewed things as a superhero and dealing with his home.
And this is why I say I didn't. His character kind of fell flat for me. In Captain America, again, Captain America: Civil War is the biggest example of this, because Captain America: Civil War is about Captain America, but all of these other characters encompass that, and everybody got their moments. Everybody were fleshed out, but it was still about him. Mm-hmm. He had great moments, and I feel like Black Panther. Got Eggman Rocks Culture said, "What's up, room?" But I felt like his character, Black Panther, just doesn't have that presence outside of Civil War. So as far as the character is, as far as the character is, I'm about 50-50 with it, and it's basically kind of the way the movies. Yep, there you go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a reference to T'Chaka as the original Black Panther fought Captain America at one point in time in the MCU? I actually think so.
His dad?
Yeah. I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But then again, the MCU's timeline is kind of questionable at points.
They said they thought he was the Black Panther, or
that his daddy fought him. And look, I'm about to take this green thing out because it's killing me. But anyways, and it's not even coming off. It's not even coming off. But as far as the character, I wish they would work on the character a bit more in the future installments. Now, in terms of the performance, I think Chadwick Boseman is a good Black Panther. I think he is. But some of the more serious sequences, I think he does carry the role. When the movie does allow him to become more serious and more kingly-like, I think Eggman says Black Panther got vaporized in Infinity War. Like, damn. But I think that as far as the performance of Black Panther, that he actually did a really good job. What do you think about his performance?
Well, actor who did play Black Panther, he did make it stand out. I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. And to be that age, I thought he was younger. But, you know, so.
And I think, like I said, I think that as far as performance, he does work that role. There are some moments where he does have great chemistry with other characters. Okoye, for the most part, his sister Shuri, those two, I think he does a great job with the chemistry with the other characters because he is a really cool person. But like I said, Chadwick Boseman is a great actor. He's done some really good material. He was Jackie Robinson in 42. He played James Brown. The man does have a lot of great talent, and I think he does bring that talent to the role of T'Challa. So, as far as performances go, solid. As far as the look, and we can go with what he wears as T'Challa and the Black Panther costume. What do you think about those?
Well, okay. when I first saw the costume, to be honest, and if no woman thought or saw this, maybe it's just me. I just thought maybe it was a little too form fitting around the crotch area. I mean, like when you didn't see the I didn't see the Black Panther suit when I looked at it. I saw my eyes zoomed right there because it was just there. I mean, it took my eyes off the making of the costume, like the way the vibranium, how they put in the vibranium and the way it glowed or whatever. I just thought that it was a little bit too. Maybe they could have had like they do the Batman costumes and the Superman and all that. They could have had it like that, but it was like too skin tight for I know it was made out of vibranium, and then but I just thought it was skin tight. But other than that, the way how they meshed in the vibranium with the material, that was good. How the helmet, the mask came on, that was good. But that was my only issue with it.
I actually thought the suits were badass. I've never liked Black Panther's outfits in almost any medium because I don't like the whole skin tight thing. It's not plausible to me. Nothing about those costumes, especially one with the cape. Never liked it. But and when he showed up in Civil War, and I saw his actual outfit, and I'm like, okay, it's form fitting, but it feels armored. It feels more plausible. It feels like he can maneuver in it, like he can move when he needs to move. But it also, when they explained that the vibranium was in it too, and that there was technology in it too, so I was like, okay, yes, it looks really good. Even Killmonger's outfit, which was Black Panther's outfit anyway, looked badass.
Yeah, just a different color.
Yeah, just different color. So as far as the costume design for the Black Panther, I have no issues with it. I thought it was awesome. Even when they did the little kinetic energy thing with the purple in it, even that design choice looked really good. So I have no problems with that.
I mean, of course you weren't looking at the crotch area, but
I'm not looking at the crotch area. Even with the nails, I thought the way the nails were retracted and everything.
Yeah.
Because usually when you watch a cartoon and you see the nails come out, the nails just pop out. But in the Black Panther, it's like they're spread over the fingers and then they come together. So like that, I like that. Even the character choice for like the costumes or something like that. I like the robe, the kind of classical robe that he had with the African themed robe. Like I thought that was really nice. So I didn't have a problem with that either. Not to mention he had some of the freshest cuts I've ever seen. So the costume designs, I think, were actually fairly good, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I don't mind the costumes. I thought they would look badass. As far as Black Panther's role in the MCU, what do you think about that? Because I think that he's an interesting character and he's an important character, but I still don't feel as if in Infinity War, yes, that importance shows because of what he has to do, what Wakanda has to do to try to save the universe. And I think that I want to see more of Black Panther. But I want him to be a little bit more important than what he's been because, yes, he is for Wakanda, and his soul and his first is Wakanda. But, like, when it comes to other characters needing assistance or something like that, because so far I think his character was done. And like I said, as far as his crossovers with all the other characters is good, But it's just his one movie.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he was important.
And it's like during all of this and during the Civil War days and the Iron Man days, it's like okay, well of course T'Challa, I mean maybe still growing up, but you didn't hear anything of the Black Panther. Mm-hmm. Like, did they know who that was? Or I understand they were in hiding, but they had all this technology of what was going on in the world. So, were they trying to just protect them? Were they protect themselves? Or because you didn't hear anything until recently that there was a Black Panther, and then all of a sudden he just comes out and just, hey.
And I hope that Black Panther 2, which I was talking to Nova Dragon here about, that Shuri might, if T'Challa doesn't pick up the mantle, if he doesn't return, because he was one of the ones that faded away in Infinity Wars, that she would probably pick up the mantle, which I think that would probably be the most. I don't want to say plausible because you got other characters that could possibly be the Black Panther character, but. And I guess for as far as the role, I'm about 50-50 on the role too, because when he's crossed over, he's done great with the other characters, but as far as his own solo movie, he was not really that important of a role. I feel like everything that happened in that movie, if he wasn't in the movie, they could have played the movie without him. But now, if you could cast someone else to play that role, who would you cast?
I don't know a name right off, but somebody a little bit younger.
I'd go with someone older.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I want somebody experienced. Because I don't want, you know what I'm saying, yes, he's just pops to die, but I want someone to be experienced. He's a fighter. He's a king. I want somebody to carry a presence. This isn't anime. Okay. I got two actors.
Wesley Snipes?
Wesley Snipes was one of them. Wesley Snipes will be a good Black Panther. The dude's good. He has presence. Dude knows how to act. He's good with action. He knows how to fight. That's like if they could go with a Black Panther cast reboot or something, or if they decide to reboot the character or whatever, or he becomes the next Black Panther, then fine. Like, yes, I could get behind Wesley Snipes as Black Panther. Another thing that I would like to see, a person I would say, I want to say Morris Chestnut. I think Morris Chestnut could actually be a good Black Panther.
Why?
Because he is a good actor. I haven't seen him do anything physical like that.
See, that's what I mean. Like, as for the action part.
No, not if we go by action, because there are a lot of people that can do action, but they cannot act.
Okay, the physical.
But as far as a great actor, like for those moments where he's like standing with the council or something like that, and he's demanding, making these rules and stuff, or when he's talking to these other people about how Wakanda is the number one to him and nobody else really matters like that. Like I could see Morris Chestnut putting on that, just becoming T'Challa. I think Morris Chestnut will be a good replacement. Yes, he's an older actor, but I don't know by how long. But I think he would be a great choice.
Well, I would actually go with your Wesley Snipes on that one. The presence and the way his stance is, like you have no choice but to acknowledge him. He will make his presence known. He will leave people shaking in their boots as he leaves.
Yeah. But also another guy I would like to see, if you want to go with someone younger, what's the dude's name that plays on the House of Pain? The son?
I know who you're talking about.
That guy. I could see him like taking over the role as like the current Black Panther. Because the guy, he's actually a really good actor as well.
He is.
So, but anyways, guys, just let us know your thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and let Madam B go ahead and finish that off.
The ranking.
Oh yes, look at that. I'm so okay.
This is the character ranking.
Okay, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and hit our ranks. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. What do you rank him?
You gotta give him as the actor and then the character he plays. So put those two and two together. I haven't seen him in anything else. Maybe a 3.5 or 4.
All right. I'm going to say, giving the performance, the character, the role, and overall design, which the performance and the design I really did like, but the role and the characters left me a little bit desire. I would say 3 out of 5.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, in fact, Eggman and guys in the chat, let me know what you would rank Boseman as Black Panther. Go ahead, let me know in the chat. What out of 5? 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. Let me know. And while they're putting their grade for the characters as well, I'm going to go ahead and say, as far as Black Panther 2, or as far as the Avengers 4, do you want to see him return?
Well, I mean, of course, Black Panther 2, yeah, of course he's gonna return. He just needs to. They need to do a lot better. Maybe it was a lot of different characters that they had to get in all that screen time with. That's what threw everything off.
Nova Dragon, he says he got a 5 out of 5. Okay. I can get behind you on that. What about you, Eggman? What do you think? He said Killmonger's number 1.
Yeah, I think they did they kind of messed it up by killing Killmonger off. He could have escaped and left or something like that, and give a presence of him returning, another fight, something like that. But don't know who the next villain is gonna be. Hopefully it'll be somebody that'll just bring it all together.
Okay. All right. Well, all right, guys. We'll definitely catch you guys later. Remember, join us Thursday for more videos. We're probably going to bring up another character ranker, so y'all stay tuned for that. And guys, be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what's going on this channel. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll catch you guys later. Peace out. And to all of those who've been in the chat, you're awesome. Keep it up. We'd like to see y'all again.